Hey guys, it's Chazzy Wood here. First video of 2020. Girl, put on the camera. Let people know what Chazzy Wood is up to. Where has the time gone? Rest assured, I have been filming, just nothing unfortunately has been making the cut. So today I'm going to have a bit of a get ready with me video. So if you'd like to see how I achieved these looks, or this look I should say, please keep watching and I hope you enjoy. So I'm just going to start off with just doing my eyes. I've already done my brows and I've just applied some concealer, so nothing amazing. What have I been up to? First things first, for those of you who noticed, I had a special guest on some of my videos that I've recently done. Me and that special guest are no longer together, so we're moving onwards and upwards. Second thing, this year for me is kind of like a bit of a focus year. I want to try and really make a go of this YouTube thing, and I guess I kind of like want to focus a bit more on frugality and kind of like utilizing all the stuff I've got before buying new things. So when you have a look at everything I'll be using, it's stuff that I've already had or already got or had for years. Not years, because that's a lie, but it's just stuff that I haven't used because I'm kind of trying to reduce how much stuff I buy because I've got bigger and better plans that I'm kind of like focusing on. So I think I'm going to blabber a lot throughout this video. I do apologize in advance. So the palette I'm using is the Old Revolution Pro palette that everyone was using, and the color I'm going to go into is this color called Provoke. It's like a burnt orange, so I'm just going to tap off the excess and start applying that to create my eye shape. I'm not too sure how this eye is going to look. I'd like it to maybe look a bit pinky because those are colors I haven't tried out before. So I think I need to actually bring this closer. Hang on with me guys, hang on. Okay, this is looking a lot better for kind of like watching me do my makeup thing. What do I want to do, and am I dating? I haven't started dating yet. I'm just kind of like taking my own time with this because I just don't want to rush things. I think I just want to focus on certain, I just want to, I guess, focus on me just for a little while, me and my endeavors. For some reason, I'm not bothered about the fact that I'm single. One of the things that I kind of like, I'm not interested in doing this year is doing things I don't want to do. I want to, using this contour brown, I want to just start saving more money this year because I want to get on the property ladder, and I'm trying to get on the property ladder in London on my own. And in order to do that, I think I've just realized that I need to be a bit more intentional about how I choose to spend my money. So I want to try this color from this palette that I've had for a while that I probably shouldn't be using, but we'll see what happens because my allergies love me. So this is the Missy Lynn BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette that I bought when I was still into makeup, and I thought I wanted to be like a makeup guru, and then I realized that I didn't have the discipline to be a makeup guru. So I've just swatched these two colors and let's do a proper swatch. So that one is super light and that one's super dark, and I quite like these colors. So I'm just thinking that this is not the look I had in mind because I'm not really a purple person. But you know what, let's just give it a go because new year, new risks, etc. So in terms of my channel, I've been thinking about how I can bring you guys along on my current journey that I'm going to be soon going on, or actually like started going on. And I just think that I want to maybe focus on goal setting and achieving those goals. So I guess I just want to bring you guys along on that, just so we can all suffer through my nonsense together. I don't know why I can't suffer alone. I think that I've got like a special kind of relationship with my YouTube family. Chazzy Wood is, we are family. Anyone that wants to join the family, just hit that subscribe button. One of the videos I've been really, actually just a genre of video I've been so interested in these days is all these people that are like fire, fire, fire. and by that I mean kind of like financially independent and retire early. I love what they represent, but it just looks like they are giving up so much for that lifestyle. And I get that we all want freedom, but just sometimes the way that people go about it, it just seems a bit restrictive. And with a lot of these guys, they're kind of like all like perfect nuclear families where bills are shared. I'm a girl living on my own in this London town and just, you know, trying to make it work. So I think it's kind of like always good to have like a variety of people with different circumstances kind of like going through the same kind of journey, just to see what processes and steps that certain people put in place to try and get there. And I think that although a lot of people say I'm unrelatable, which I honestly don't know how, like who's in Ibiza, who's spending money shouldn't be spending, who's going to an overdraft, who's booking a holiday on a credit card? I am. Like, I think, okay, I guess you guys didn't know this until now, and I'm talking really quick, so let me be conscious to slow down. So yeah, so if you're one of those who can kind of like relate to being on her own, trying to be independent, making things work, and it's just a bit harder than it looks, I just hope that we can kind of like create a good old community here where we kind of like help and support each other make good decisions. And just for my inner tear ducts, I am going to use Instigate, and I'm just going to use this nice little pointy brush just to kind of like get in. So yeah, so that's the first thing I'm working on. And I guess, how is it that I'm actually planning to achieve this change in bad habits that I've kind of like enjoyed having for so long? I guess this year I'm serious about my budgeting, so I just will do my budget with you guys. There's certain bits that I know that you're gonna be a bit disappointed with, but I'm going to show you what my budget looks like, all the entries that are there. And I guess right now I've got like a template that I want to share with all you guys. I just need to figure out how to like get my own domain, put it on there, get kind of like my autoresponder when people say I'd like this, that you get it straight away. Just all those logistic things that I don't quite know how to do right now, but I know I'll be able to do in no time. But I'd like to do that and just, yeah, just equip people with tools to do what they can to possibly improve their situations. That's the first thing I want to do. And I guess right now I'm just going to use Flawless. Let me see if it's going to work. I'm just going to use Flawless right here, just on my eyebrow arch. I don't even know what brush I'm using, guys, so I'm just doing this. Oh, this actually isn't too bad. Oh wow. So that's just gonna, you know, mattify that little bit of mattify the tiny bit of concealer I had there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am just going to take my wipe, which is something I'm not going to have forever, so I just use these simple wipes because I don't know what happened to me last year, guys. I just realized that we've become such a wasteful society, and there's all these products which have been created that a lot of us absolutely love using, but the ecological kind of like damage it does, it's just kind of like, was it worth it? Like, is it worthwhile using these? And I've been using these for like so long, but I'm just going to try, I guess, and be a bit more conscious about my single use items. And what I'm trying to do is reduce all my single use items in my life, because once again, if you're buying stuff all the time and putting it in the bin, what happens? That's your money going down the drain. If you buy stuff that you're able to use over and over and over again, first and foremost, it's actually environmentally friendly. I think that the fires in Australia kind of like did speak to me because I love koalas. So what I'm going to be doing next is I am just going to be applying my foundation. So I'm going to take my Huda Beauty. This is too dark, and this Milani one kind of like oxidizes really badly, so this is too dark for my skin. This makes me go orange. Between the pair of them, I almost look normal, whatever normal is. And I just basically rub them and warm them up on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to apply it strategically to one's face. So I guess so far, what have I really said? I've said that I want to buy a house, I've said I want to do it by budgeting. Next thing I want to do is just basically have like a low buy year. And by low buy year, I'm going to basically do a video after this, hopefully. Just kind of like going through all the rules I'm going to have. So low buy year, to be honest with you, I'm just going to use this kabuki brush, which I broke. And then I realised I preferred without all the razzmatazz. Pick the last bit of this and just buff it in. My makeup routine is like so simple. And then because we've got the lace ladies, just wriggle, don't overdo it. Then I'm just gonna go there. This is gonna be so bad. Actually, no, it's not. So the Huda Beauty makeup dries really quickly, or foundation dries really quickly. So this is actually like looking really, really nice. Next, I am going to put on my YouTube internet voice because I've just been talking a bit too normal, being a bit too familiar for no reason. And after that, I am going to take my Maybelline Superstay Full Concealer Under Eye Concealer, and I'm just going to brighten my under eye and my T-zone, and it's got a massive hair on them. So since the beginning of the year, what else have I done? I feel like I've done so much. I have also been vegetarian, which I never thought would ever happen, and I've been doing that now for 40 days. So I need to do a review on that quite soon because I've thoroughly enjoyed being vegetarian. Being like the biggest keto meat eater person in the world, I don't know why I decided to do this. Do you know what? I wanted to do veganuary, but I thought that it was just a bit too much and I wasn't quite prepared to give up dairy just yet. So I decided to do a less kind of like stringent version by just going vegetarian and giving up meat. And then I moved into the life of plant-based food. Oh, so good. Just eating fresh food. So I'd like to share more of my newly discovered recipes with you guys. So I think I'm finished blending this now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it with my under eye powder. Oh, is it going to stop? Why is it flashing? Why is it flashing? Why is it flashing, camera? Can you please stop flashing? I think I'm going to turn up and put it back on so I don't have this trouble of losing footage again. Okay, the camera was going like all crazy and flashing and I wasn't too sure what it was doing, so I was just like, okay, let's just pause it because I'm tired of filming. And then when I come to edit, I'm just like missing chunks of footage and I was like, wow, universe, you've got your work cut out for me. So this is just my Maybelline Face Studio Setting Powder Spray in Banana. So there we go. And I'm just going to take my sponge, which is a bit filthy, and just obviously set all the areas. I've just put my concealer in. And then we can start to contour. Also, what is one of the other things I want to do? But I want to basically be a bit more kind of like good with my buying stuff. And instead of just buying things willy-nilly, I want to dedicate when I buy products. So I want to do like an empties and my replacement for empties. And I'm kind of like a bit stuck on this because I don't know whether to like go the proper frugal route. So I don't think I'm going to go 100% like cheapskate. I still want to like continue using like nice things that give me joy, but it's just kind of like eliminating everything else that involves like my hoarding behavior. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Hoola Benefit brush. This brush, it's balm.com for contouring. And I'm just going to use my Sleep palette, and this is dark. It's the free one that everyone's been using since the beginning of time. It's like the first kind of like contour palette I ever purchased, and I have never been disappointed with it. So we're just going to do this, and then just do a slight nose contour. we're not going to go overboard. So next I'm just going to go over my contour and just brush it out, just so it's like less harsh. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Next, I'm going to just use this Kiko eyeshadow. This is how it looks. It's so pretty, and I'm just going to put that over my cheeks and just slightly above where I've contoured, because I quite like the darkness of my skin with a bit of pink. I just don't like overdoing it these days, or that's what I say before I overdo it by mistake. Next, I'm just going to use my bronzer as my highlight, because I obviously use this a lot, but I'm just like not liking how it looks these days. So I'm just going to place it there like so. Oh my god, this is like so pretty, and it just kind of like gives you like a much more natural glow than me shining bright like a diamond. I say that knowing that I'm always shining. And I'm just gonna use this one just to highlight and accentuate one's Cupid's bow, and just after I said I wasn't gonna use that shade, just dabble, because you know, life's too short to not dabble. What am I gonna do next? Next, I'm just gonna use this powder and this powder brush just to go everywhere. It is broken into 1,000 pieces. It is just shattered, but we're gonna make it work. So yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is I've got a lot lined up. We're gonna be a bit more into like a well-rounded lifestyle channel this year. We're gonna do travel. Like, I've got an amazing trip planned at the end of the year that I can't tell my mum, because do you know what? This is what I've already told her, because she watches my videos. And she's like, how come you didn't tell me this is what you had planned? I was like, because I knew you were going to disapprove, but hey ho. Oh. But yeah, so this year I just want to give you guys like a lot more content, and I want it to be like a bit more helpful. I want us to kind of like smash all our goals, because new decade, like there's just something about 2020. And just, you know, like find ourselves in the process. Like, you don't need to go to Bali to find yourself. This is something I discovered in my last video that I tried to film for you guys, that I had not only run out of eyelashes, but I had these bad boys, and I love these. They're basically like demi individual lashes, and they're like in threes. I'm gonna go off camera and just apply them, because I think they look so good. I saw these in Primark for £1 the other day, so that is definitely super affordable. And now we're just gonna do the lips, and also my eyelashes turned out okay. Honestly speaking, I need some new duo glue, because that's what I used. Let's do my lips. This needs replacing. It's from Kiko, but it kind of shows I'm actually like really serious about sticking to these things, because usually this would be like halfway through, then I'd go and get a replacement. So guys, excuse the struggle life. This is what happens to us mere mortals who aren't on PR lists. We use our things down, especially now we're frugal. So this is what I'll start off with. I'm just gonna pat it down a bit. And then I've got a choice of all of these, and this little pink one from Beauty Bay. So these are Kiko lip glosses that everyone's kind of like being hyped about. I prefer the light one over the darker one, so I'm going to use the light one, which is number 20. It's the 3D Hydra lip gloss. I'm just gonna, oh, okay, that looks cute on camera. It looks cute. It looks cute till it's time to edit it, and you're like, wow, what was I thinking? And then we're gonna add this pinky gloss from Beauty Bay, which has just got this thin wand, and then see how that looks. Like, I think I need to use more pink glosses, because I never use them, and I think they look so amazing on just like everyone. Stick around more, because I've never used it. Why is it so gloopy? Okay, this isn't too bad. It's not the end of the world, but she's looking cute. She's had a bit of a chat, a bit of a ramble. I hope you guys have actually enjoyed this, and if you like what you see, subscribe to the Chazzy Wood family, comment, and don't forget to like. See you next time, guys. Bye bye. Love you. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.